All right. I am just gonna get into it. I don't know. That's my new thing. Once we start, we're gonna get started. That makes sense. I'm gonna be co-working. I have things that I need to mark before I go to work today. I have some classwork that I need to do by tomorrow. It's mainly just like compiling information I've already done like together. So that shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in this time, but if I don't, I'll finish it later today. But that is kind of the goal. I might leave the marking because I have to see what exactly I need to mark by today. Let me see. We also are continuing our support-a-thon. So I'll just bring it up here. I hate that it does that to my camera every time. I think it should be right here. Alright, so if you want more information about the support-a-thon, you can find it here. I'm also gonna have this is what we're doing today. I will be muted while I am working, and feel free to consider to co-work with me as well. I really want to work on getting something so that you guys can add your tasks to. I know about Super Sweet Bob, but I kind of want to get something where I like, as much as I love it, like I just don't want to have to pay a subscription fee. And I understand for like all the work that they're doing why they have it that way, but I just can't maintain another subscription on top of all the other things I have to subscribe to for stream. So I did see that there is like some on Etsy that you can get where it's just like the task list and the same thing with the command, but it's like permanent. So I think I'm gonna save up to get that, so that way I don't have to pay a fee every month. I wish I could get Super Sweet Bot permanently without having to subscribe, but that's just not how it works. So yeah. We are gonna get started. I'm gonna be doing, I think it says 25.5. We're gonna do 20 because I'm not gonna be here for that long. I'm also gonna switch it to co-working. It's kind of hard because sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I should be in co-working or Spirit City, because like technically this is Spirit City, but also I feel like people who don't know about Spirit City that are co-working might not look in this category, if that makes any sense. So we're just gonna be in co-working. All right, I think that's all I have to say. Let me turn this up just a teensy bit. We're gonna get started. Let me set up my timers for 20 minutes. 5-minute breaks. We're set it for 4 times for now. These I finished last time, so I can cross those off. Hi Mimi, how are you? Welcome in. Okay. I also have this book I need to finish for school. I think I'll do that during this first session because I feel like I can finish it, or at least get close. So I'll just put finish book, mark, papers, and then what else do I have to do? Outline, summary. Okay. That should entail everything that I hope to accomplish in this session. Currently working watching a co-working stream. Well, we're technically co-working because you're working and I'm working. But I appreciate you for being here and lurking and hanging out. I'm about to mute so that I can start the first session. But I appreciate you for being here. Let me also get you a shout out. I wanted to be here earlier, but I decided to sleep in, if I'm being honest. I gotta be honest. I do also need to record a YouTube video or edit a YouTube video because I haven't posted on YouTube. I said I was going to post on Friday and then I didn't get a chance to. So now I'm like, I don't want to lose that consistency, at least having one video a week. So we're going to say last week I took it off. It's fine. But I'm going to try and get a video out by tomorrow if possible. Because I already have a bunch of footage. I just need to edit. So we'll just put that there too. I don't know if I'll be able to do it within this co-working session, but we're going to try and see if we can get everything done. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to get started. But I wish you all good luck on whatever you're doing. You've been slagging. Yeah. I'm multi-streaming, so like technically there's YouTube content out there. It's just not like it's just not videos. If you want to see me, you can see the live VOD footage. All right. Okay, let's get started. Also, I'm gonna put a hair tie on. You just started classes today, so your brain is tired for work. Then I have to study to throw content in there as well. Would probably just send me overboard. That's literally me right now. Like next term, I don't know how much I'll be able to do. Because I only really have like one day off. Besides the weekends, obviously. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try. I'm hoping that like maybe in December, what I might do is like, I always say I'll do it, but then I don't. But I'm going to plan so that I can like pre-record like within the next couple of months and have them set up to go out throughout January. The only thing is like keeping content up to date, because like if new things come out and stuff like that, I won't be able to keep up with that. I'll have to record that at the time. But I feel like if I have videos already scheduled, I can just kind of fit that in between, as opposed to like not having it anything and then feeling stressed. So that's the plan. Let's get started. All right, so that is the end of the first co-working session. I have about 50 pages left, so I think I can finish it during the next session. I wish I'd finished it earlier, but I was so tired. I'm so tired this weekend. So I just was like, and then I also had other stuff that I had to do, so I was doing that. But let me see what you said. Period. I love my little bongo cat. It makes me feel productive when I'm at my PC. Yeah, I'll definitely maybe use that when I'm like working on stuff like on my computer, because right now I will be working on stuff with my computer probably after the next session. Yeah, I might try that. I'm trying to think. What video do I want to do tomorrow? Let me look at my... I realized that I had started recording the preschool, but I don't think I finished. Like, I don't think I recorded all the way to the end. Because I think the last time we did it, I don't know. Okay, this can be deleted. Yeah, I don't know if I recorded the last part. Okay, this one's done. We could do week 2 of the Friendship Forever event. I think week 3 is out today, which I haven't done. So I guess I should put out week 2. And then as for the Penny Pizzazz Let's Play, maybe I'll try and get 2 videos out this week. So we can do week 2 of, because I don't want it to be too far behind, and then by the time I like put these out, like the event is already over. So we'll do week 2 today. And then Penny Pizzazz LP part 1 can go out on Sunday. Yeah. And then next week we'll do week 3 of the Friendship Forever quest. And then we can do... I wrote Penny Pizza instead of Penny Pizzazz. I'm trying to think. I said the camp we're only going to do on stream, so I won't be putting that. What is this that I built? Okay, so what I can do is I did a playground build a while ago. So I just need to add some stuff from the new pack because I was waiting for that before I finished it. I think it was a limited pack build, so I don't remember now what I wanted to do. Or no, I was waiting until they made it so that... No, I know. I was waiting until they made it so that you only needed 2 playground equipment so I could delete some of it and add other stuff. So that can come out next week. And then I think there's a week 4. Okay, so if this is coming out this week, that's coming out next week. Week 4 is the week after. And then the last week is like Halloween. So I feel like I should do something like a Halloween build maybe. I'm setting this up to have 2 videos out a week, but we'll see if I can maintain that. For right now, for sure we'll have the Friendship Forever quest because I've been recording those on stream, so it's a little bit easier to edit. Okay, this is from the first one, I think, so I can delete that. Okay, When did I record it? Did I record it? That's the question. Okay, I think I did actually record all of the daycare that I made. Also, the timer just ended. Oh, I think this is the quest. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna rename these things. Friendship Forever Quest Part 2. I'm gonna move this. Okay, I'm gonna start the next session. Thank you for that little break with me, and I'll be back to chat in about 20 minutes. All right, that is our second session done. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I might be able to do 3 more sessions, 3 or 4. We'll see. Right now, I'm gonna kind of work through my wig, but it's okay. You just noticed the Halloween headphones on the girl. Yeah, I had to customize her for the Halloween season. Also, you guys unlocked a read with me in the previous stream. So I'm gonna have to do a poll at some point to decide what you guys want me to read. I feel like we should do, I don't know, like a fairy tale. This is so AI. It's like famous fairy tales where like all the images are like AI generated. I'm like, no, I don't know about that one. I actually have a book of fairy tales, but I don't remember what I have in it. I'll have to plan what fairy tale we're gonna do and then what, when we're gonna do it. It'd be fun to do it maybe the week of Halloween, so not on Halloween, but like maybe the Tuesday. I know Friday's Halloween, but it's also my sister's birthday, so I don't know about doing it on the day. So maybe the Tuesday or the Thursday evening. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of the fairy tale book I have without having to actually go downstairs and like find it. Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna find it here. I know for sure it has like Rumpelstiltskin. Maybe I should go look. I'm on my break. By the time I come back, my break will be over, but it's okay. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Apparently the book has been thrown out, I guess. So we don't have it anymore. But now I'm sad. Because I was like, that would have been the perfect book. So I have two options. Thank you. Which is, sorry, I'm out of breath because I came all the way from the basement. We can read this book, not today, but it's called My Favorite Book of Animal Stories. This is from, I want to say like the early 2000s, which you can tell just by the art. And it has like a bunch of different stories in it. Look at, it's so cute. And then I can set up my second camera. No, literally me. So there's like a couple stories, so we could like do a poll and then I'll choose one. And it has pictures. I don't even remember what these stories are about, but I know that I read all of them as a child. They're not like super long. Each of them are like 4 pages. Actually, no. Some of them are kind of long, actually. So yeah, we can just choose one of these stories from my favorite book of animal stories. And then we will read that. Okay, so now that I have the book, we'll just have to decide. Well, I said I'll do it on the Tuesday. We might do it on a Saturday because it's not like a Halloween book or like a scary thing. So we could do it on the Saturday before Halloween. So let me just write it down. Read on Saturday. Okay. So that's decided. I opened Canva to do something else. All right, I'm gonna start my next session. I'm gonna actually start working on something because I realized I don't really need to finish the book to do this portion of the assignment that I need to do. So I'm gonna start that, and then let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna start that right now. Do I schedule out my days? I'm gonna not mute during the session. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Do I schedule out my days? I schedule out my days in terms of like what work I need to do, and in terms of stream, I was supposed to work on the schedule for October like recently, and I didn't do that yet. But I do like plan it out like in my head, because right now I only stream like Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays. So I know like Tuesdays it's either going to be Sims. Today it's co-work. It's usually going to be Sims on Tuesdays, but I'm doing co-working today because I have stuff that I need to do for tomorrow. Fridays is usually going to be Sims. Saturday is going to be any other game. So whatever I'm in the mood to play that day, that's what I'll stream on Saturdays. If it's Sims, then it's Sims. If it's something else, then it's something else. And then Sundays, if I do stream, it's co-working. And then my other days, I'm either in class or at work. Well, sorry, I'm at work on the days that I stream, but I'm most likely in class. And then there are some days where I don't have class like in person. So then those days I'll tend to stream. So those ones are more like impromptu. But other than that, it's like I kind of have like a, I guess, a mental outline of when I want to stream. So I just like keep up with that. And I think it helps, like, there are some things that I can change, right, in terms of like when I do them, but there are some things that are like fixed. So it's more just like working around those things. I need to get on a schedule to keep myself from forgetting things, but sometimes I just be feeling so lazy, but you seem so productive and it's inspired me. Thank you. I will be honest, I'm probably not as productive as it seems. I do like to get things done like on time, so that is a big part of it. Like, I don't really like doing things late or leaving things to the last minute. Like, I used to do that sometimes, right? But like, I'm very much a person that like has gotten accustomed to, let me leave this open, gotten accustomed to like planning and then doing, or like making a draft and then starting. So I feel like I kind of set it up in a way where like, even if I left something until the last minute, it's probably not the first time that I'm like working on it. Because like right now, this thing that I'm doing, it's just like a small thing that I have to do for tomorrow. But like, I'd already read one of the books. This book I still need to finish, but like everything that I need to do for the portion related to the other book is like already done. I just need to like type it out. And then for this part, it's like I've been like highlighting stuff as I go, so I already have an idea of what I'm gonna write. I just need to do it. But like, I never go in completely like, I don't know, like I feel like if I leave something until the very last minute, it's not going to be as good obviously as if I were to like take my time and do it. But two, I feel like I end up like, I don't know, it makes it that much harder, because instead of like having a plan and then just working off that plan, it's like I'm working on it, trying to find information while still trying to do it. Now when it comes to like planning the schedule per se for when I'm gonna do things, it kind of like, I kind of just use the deadlines to help me. Like, if I know something's due next week and I have the time right now to do it, like I'll do it and get it out of the way. And then closer to the date, I might like look over it, so it gives me that extra time to like edit it and see if there's anything I want to change, and also if like I learn new information or something, then I can change it before that time. Right. And I think everyone knows like roughly how long it takes them to do something, right? So like, for example, for me, like an essay, I have written essays like the day before, and I know that I could do it depending on what it is, but at the same time, I know there are some people like they could not, like they could write an essay the day before, but it does take them a lot more time maybe to like find the information that they may need, or maybe like writing is not their strongest like skill, right? Maybe they're better at like math or science or something. So like, I feel like if you know that it's not your strongest thing, like those are the things you take more time for, and like the things that you know that you're already strong in. I'm not saying always leave it until the last minute, but like in a case where you have to choose which one you want to prioritize the one that you think you're going to struggle with more. But I think something that a lot of people do is like, if there's something that they struggle with, they'll leave those things until the last minute because they want to like put it off since they don't really want to do it. But then that makes it even harder for them, and it actually like makes the struggle worse, if that makes sense. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna get like pictures of the cover of this book. And then the other book. Sorry. But yeah. I do have a planner. I haven't been using it recently just because it's like a little too large to like bring back and forth. So then it's not like super like practical. But I feel like I should still use it like when I'm at home. Sometimes I just forget. And I feel like because I do most of my work like at my computer, sometimes it's so funny because I feel like I have all of these different organizational tools. Like I have like obviously Spirit City. I have like my agenda or planner. I have like sticky notes and stuff, but I end up like using whatever just makes the most sense in that moment. I feel like if you've tried to use a planner, not you specifically, but in general, and you're like, this doesn't really work for me, I don't end up looking at the planner or whatever, like do whatever makes the most sense for you. Sometimes I just write like on a sticky note and I stick it in front of me, whatever I need to do. And then like once I'm done, I check it off, I throw away the sticky note. Or I'll write it on a piece of paper, like whatever's closest to me, like what I need to do in that moment, and I check it off as I go. Or like right now, what we were talking about, I put it all on to Notepad. Like I don't even have any intense like planning tool or something when I plan online. Like I do have a Notion, but I don't always check it, and I know that I don't. But I do always open up Notepad like anytime I need to write something down. And it's like so simple, so you don't spend as much time like, how would I explain this? Like I feel like on Notion, like I spend a lot of time like making it look cute and like setting up the different categories, and then I spend more time on like making it look good rather than just using it to help me stay productive. While I feel like because Notepad doesn't have like as much going on, it comes with any like Windows computer. I'm sure there's something on Mac too that works the same. Could probably use I'm like, what is the program called? Is it Pages? But I'm sure there's like sticky notes. I've seen people have like the virtual sticky notes. I have that too. That's nice if you want to like organize it by subject, but sometimes I just don't like having the sticky notes on my screen. I'm talking about the application, not actual sticky notes. You write on a sticky note and stick it on my wall behind my desk. Been doing that since high school. If that's what works for you, like, then that's totally fine. I think sometimes we see like how other people plan, and like either looks cute or just looks like more organized, so then you try and do it, and that's okay. I feel like it's always okay to try new methods because maybe you'll find something that works for you better. But I also see it as like, I'm not gonna take it on and try and do that even though I know like it doesn't really work for me. Okay, let me open up what I have to do, because I would love to do this and finish this. At least finish this part before I have to go. And if I can finish both things before I have to go, that's even better. There's stuff that I need to mark. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get to that. I have some classes that are online every so often, but most of my classes are in person. Yeah, I don't really have the option. Thank you guys for watching the ads. Now, what am I looking for this? Okay. You miss doing in-person classes so much, but there's pros and cons to each one. Well, when I was doing my undergrad, I feel like I did have some classes online. But honestly, I think I took like one or two classes online. I think the in-person classes worked better for me personally. The only benefit that I personally find for online classes is if like the class is like pretty self-explanatory in terms of like, if they give us the information, the slides or whatever, like you can just follow along and do what you need to do. But right now I'm doing like my, I guess, steps to being certified to be a teacher. So it's like a shorter program, so it kind of has to be like in person. Maybe these classes not necessarily, but a lot of it is like working with like groups or like interacting with others, or kind of like facilitating like what it would be like in an actual classroom. So it'd be a little bit harder to do online. I know that like while COVID was like creating like lockdowns and stuff like during the pandemic, that was more a thing for online classes because like I mean the kids were doing class online too, but like now it just doesn't really make sense. You feel like with online classes they don't grade as hard on essays and stuff, but in person they do. But I feel like when I was going in person I didn't have as much homework. I feel like I agree half and half. I feel like sometimes in person, um I think they can grade on more stuff, if that makes sense. While online it's like it's very reliant on just like the things you hand in. Because like in person, like if you participate in class, like that can count towards your grade. It could be like just answering questions, but then I guess they can also do participation through like discussion boards. I noticed that they do that a lot. So I guess there's different ways to do it. Okay, let's see. I have a notebook with this information. Let me see if I can get it. One sec. Alright, so this is my planner that I'm using right now. It's friends themed. But I only have October and November left in here. I'm like I do use it, to be honest. Like I use it more so for the calendar now because then I can just see everything at once. I just haven't been filling in the individual days as much because I feel like I can kind of keep the information in my head. And then I have this planner, which I'm probably going to use more often. This starts in December, so it literally starts where my other one leaves off, which is perfect. And this one doesn't have, oh no, it does. So it has like the little calendar. This one's very cute. Hold on, let me switch cameras one sec. So this is for December. And then January, it has like a little picture. It's very adorable. And then each month has its calendar as well. And then there's like a little notes page. I love the artwork in this. It even has a little pocket on the side, which is nice sometimes if you want to stick like a little note in there. It has a little calendar for 2027. There's, oh, I didn't even know it had this. See, look, we're doing a little tour. I'm getting distracted, but it's okay. It's okay. We're getting distracted by productivity. Habit tracker for each month. That's kind of nice. And then it says like goal rewards, so you could track something that you need to do every month and then mark the days you get it done, and if you complete it you get a reward, or you reward yourself. Special people and occasions, so you can put like birthdays and special events. This is where you would put names and addresses. There's a bunch of note pages. It has a butterfly, a mushroom, a bee, another mushroom, and a butterfly. And it has up until January 2027, which I always love when they have at least 1 month. So this one goes all the way to December, which is nice. Oh, and then each one has like a different note page. This one says grateful for Daisy's Flower Shop. Let's see. This one, oh, I guess they all have grateful for. Or maybe it's just for the summer. And it has a quote. This is a Katie, is this right? It says Katie Daisy planner. It says, nurture your heart, renew your soul, expand your mind. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, she's an illustrator. See, I would have never known this if I didn't look. So she illustrated all of these pictures. She's an illustrator, a muralist, and beauty seeker who was raised by the birds and warm breezes of small town Lindenwood, Illinois. And you can also buy her art in case you want to check it out. She does calendars. She has an Etsy. Where you can buy like prints. She has a Halloween greeting card, bookmarks. Very cute. Well, I'm glad that I found that. That was really nice. Okay. Now I have to work on this thing. Okay. I know I have it written down somewhere. But now I'm thinking I got it for no reason. Because I think it's right here. We're also going to work through the breaks because I've been talking, so I might just end the timer after this one. Or I'll just end it right now. Skip, skip, skip. All right. We did not finish one thing. It's okay. We're going to do one right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot I changed my book. That's good to hear. I'm glad that I was able to help. I feel like I was pretty productive. I'm like selling myself short because I did read most of my book, which is good. I'm gonna try and work on this until like 3:15, and then at 3:15 I'll probably see if I can mark some stuff before I go. I might just mark it at work though. You're trying to finish this case you're working on at work, and then I can just chill for the rest of your shift. That's good. Okay. So I finished one text. Let me see. Okay, so this, okay. I understand now. There was a part that I thought that I had to do or like think about and then like bring it into class, but I think I'm supposed to just do it completely in class. Because now I'm like, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so I'm a little bit more ahead than I thought. Okay, so this one, I'm just gonna put okay, we're gonna do the next text. Maybe I'll just print this later. How do I make it do pages? There we go. So I was like, why is this all one thing? Okay. I also didn't know that like Word is like not a thing anymore. I don't know if I'm like just not understanding how to do it, but it doesn't seem like there's like an actual application. It's just like online. So I guess everyone just uses Google Docs now, and I'm like where's Word? Like I like having a separate application so I don't have to be online. I don't know. Like I tried to download it and it just kept on bringing me back to like the online page. Also, I realized my girl's been frozen because I had it tapped out. You're using Word like an application, not online? Oh, I don't know. Word. Like anytime I open it, hold on, plans and pricing. Let's see, Microsoft Word free. Oh, you do have to buy. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like before you had it for free if you had a Windows device. Am I making that up? Like, I feel like on every other computer that I've had, like, I had Word just on there. And I don't remember having to pay, like, a subscription. So maybe the subscription part is what's new that I'm just, like, not used to. Okay. But then I was like, because I'm in school, right? So sometimes, like, for students, it would be free. But here it says now they only provide the web versions for education. So I think that's the part that's different. Because the last time I was in school, I could, like, download the application. But, like, now I can only get the web version. Yeah, $11.50 a month Canadian. And then if you want the yearly subscription, which you would most likely need if you're in school, it's $150 Canadian a year. And that's for personal. For business, you're paying per user. So it says $13.90 per user per month, paid yearly. So depending on how many users, how many months you need it for, like, that could be so much. Because, like, $13.90 sounds cheap, but that's per person that, like, would work on your like, in your business, which I assume they would use, you know, stuff that they earn from their business towards that expense, right? Because it's a business expense, but still. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, well, then I might as well use Google Docs, because, like, why am I gonna go through the effort to use Word when this does pretty much the same thing? Like, I only wanted it so that I could get, like, the application, because I hate, like, having everything, like, online. Like, I want to have it, like, so I can save it and, like, not have to be online for it to work. I know you can use Google Docs, like, offline, but if you don't have access to internet, then you can't even get onto Google Docs. So stupid. So stupid. Anyway, this was just my little rant. Okay, let's see. I wish I could just stay in, like, co-work all day. I need to get a laptop, but I can't afford one right now. It's so bad. Like, I don't know. Truly, I'm tired. I don't want to have to pay for everything. I have to pay for a subscription to everything. Canva, like, right now, I'll just go through. I have Canva for stream stuff. I have to pay for well, I don't have to pay for a subscription for Canva, but if I want to use Pro, then I have to pay for it. I pay for a subscription for my website, for the domain. The domain is yearly, but, like, for the actual website, I pay per month, which I could do, like, a year thing, but, like, that's all. Even though I'd be saving money in the long run, I would have to first save up enough money to, like, pay for the entire year. You know what I mean? And I kind of like the month one, because, like, if one month I'm like, I don't want to pay for it, then I can cancel it. Versus the year, it's like you can't really. Me needing a new vlog camera, I can't afford one, because why are they? Exactly. I was like thinking about, I was like, maybe I'll vlog, but I'm like, if I vlog, I'm gonna do it off my phone, because why is it like $1,000 for a camera? Why? And that's, like, the budget cameras. And honestly, I've just, like, canceled a bunch of subscriptions, because I'm just like, I don't use this often enough to be paying per month for it. I think I just, like, removed, because I was paying, like, each month to like boost my server twice. We're about to lose those boosts because I'm not paying for those. So if anyone has Discord Nitro and is not using their boost anywhere and wants to boost the server, feel free. We just need 2 more to maintain level 2. Otherwise it expires literally tomorrow. I'm gonna post it in the Discord. I'll read that 1 second. Okay. But yeah, I'm very big on like canceling stuff now. Canva is like 19 Canadian per month. Every so often, like I'll cancel and I'm like, I'm not gonna use it for a while, and then they offer me like a 30-day trial. I'm like, okay, I'll do the trial. And then I come back and then I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just think it's so expensive. Just to use some elements. And to like save stuff as like separate pages because they have a monopoly. These companies. It's like I just talk about corporate greed now, but I'm like, these companies, they just get a monopoly on these things. Because like back in my day, I was using Pixlr. You could get a one-time fee. You could pay a one-time fee to get Photoshop. You could pay a one-time fee to get anything, right? And then you just had it. You could use it whenever you wanted. Now you gotta pay month after month after month after month. And like the things that they put in the tier, like the pro, make it so like it feels almost useless if you don't have the pro. Like in order for me to download things as like separate files, without it being like one big thing, I have to, because like sometimes I don't want it as a, I don't know if it's like it'll still be zipped up, but like if I have a bunch of pictures and I want to download them as separate files, like multiple, then I have to check it, but you can only check it if you have pro. Or like if you want a transparent background, I know there's like other things where you can remove the background, but then it's like not as good as like the Canva one is, and I'm just like, everything is just, it's too much. It's too much. See, that's the other thing. It's like I paid for this and I have to pay again so that I can use the stuff that I already paid for. I use DaVinci Resolve. There's still things that you have to pay for, but it's like for me to edit my videos and do everything I need to do, it's free. It's Prime Big Deal days. And I'm sure the sales are not even like amazing. I mean, that's not too bad. It's like me immediately. I'm like, actually. What is this brand even? I get so nervous because I'm just like, I've never heard of this brand. I'm like, how do I know that it's good? One of the first reviews, defective. They were just talking about the Prime days. This one's not too bad. When does the deal last until? Because I think Okay, well. Yeah, literally me. It's like, it doesn't even matter that it's on a deal. I think this is the laptop that I had on my thing here. It's actually better than the one that I had on here. On my throne. I don't know how long the sale lasts though. Because I know Prime Big Deal Days, it lasts until the 10th. So I'm wondering, like, does this deal last until the 10th? Or is, like, every day a different deal? No, it started today. No? It started today, I think. Or the deal ends tomorrow. No way. So each deal lasts one day? No. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna add this one on my throne for now so that I don't forget about it. Why does it have the, like, regular price and not the... Let me change it. Okay, let me just do this again. Okay, it's 3:14. I said I wanted to do something at 3:15. I'm gonna do it when I get to work. Cannot be doing focused on that right now. Okay, let's see if I can do this one quickly. I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to have it, but we're gonna have it like this for right now. Oh no, do not apologize. You are so fine. I made the decision to stay unmuted, so if anything, I'm distracting myself, you know? I could chill for 2 hours. Let's go. Love that for you. We have a lounge on the 5th floor that's free coffee and snacks. I spend a lot of time there. Sometimes I take naps on my lunch break there. I love that. I would be taking naps too. Okay. I think I have like a good overview here. I wrote how many pages? A decent amount. And this is just like a rough like guide because this is not due for a while, but we have to do a discussion about it tomorrow. So I have all the information here, so that's good. Now the other thing I have to do is like an outline, but I'll have to do that later because I don't have time to do it right now. But I'm glad that I was able to get that done. Thank you guys for co-working with me. Hopefully we can do more co-working in the future. Keep in mind, I think I mentioned this, like when I go back to school, there will be more like co-working streams, only because that allows me to still hang out with you guys, but also like get stuff done. But like on weekends and stuff, I'm gonna prioritize doing like gaming streams and give myself the time to do that. All right. Thank you for being here. I don't know, should we raid? I know it's just like us. I don't think I'm gonna raid today, but I appreciate you for being here. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. If you do want to send some love over somewhere, then definitely go check out Sky. Let me just give her a shout out. But I appreciate you all for being here, and I will see you on, probably not tomorrow, I have class tomorrow, on Friday. Bye everyone.